see. So today, I think there's more people try to come in. As last week talked about planning trips and how it would be wonderful to do those travels, and I think you guys liked this topic, so I brought it again, but in a way that we can like share the experiences that we already had on traveling, and it doesn't matter where you've been, uh, just share about it. And so Yasmin Santana, I think all the other people have already been here. I don't know Yasmin Santana. Is this your first time?
No.
No? Okay. That's awesome. But anyway, here we're in a safe place. We're all here on TNT to learn with each other and make mistakes. So if you guys for any reason feel uncomfortable, please let me know and let's just have fun. I just sent the questions and I'm gonna break out the rules. Um, let me see. Okay. Okay, guys. So see you in the end. I hope you all enjoy this conversation. Did it right? Okay, so hey guys, I forgot to present myself again. I always forgot to do this. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna start presenting myself as I didn't did it. I'm Duda. I'm 21 years old. I live in Rio de Janeiro, and I studied architecture in college. And please, guys, present yourselves. Samia, welcome back.
Hello guys, my name is Samia and I'm from Teresina, Piauí. I'm 27 years old and I work as a teacher, history teacher.
Yes, that's awesome. Anna. Oh my gosh, Cecilia went away.
Hey, hello everyone. I'm Anna. I'm 16. I'm a junior high school and I'm living in Sao Paulo. Yeah, I don't have too much to say.
Okay. Mateus. Welcome back.
Hey guys, good afternoon. My name is Matias. Can you hear me fine? Do that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. My name is Matias. I'm from Fortaleza. I'm 25 years old. I've been here on TNT almost 2 months, I think. Yes. And that's it. Nice to meet you for everyone.
That's awesome. So, okay, let's talk about trips and traveling. And I want to know the first question is what was the best trip you've ever taken? Where you've been? How long you stayed there? Who you were with? Tell me, Samia.
Well, definitely it was when I went to Rio because it was my first time when when I went to the south, and I spent two weeks there, and I traveled with my grandmother, yeah, grandmother. But there, I I met my cousins, my aunts, and yeah, part of my family who lives there in Rio. So yeah.
That's awesome. And where did you go here in Rio?
Well, when I stayed in Katumi, where my aunt live, and so I had opportunity to go um, to Copacabana Beach, Leblon Beach. I went to the Loga Manzar, Pão de Açúcar. I
Sugar
went to,
loaf. They call
yeah,
it sugar loaf.
Sugarloaf.
Yeah.
And Praia Vermelha, Red Beach.
Yeah. Red.
Oh my God, sorry. Beach. Okay. Yeah.
That's awesome. I'm just so happy that you're the best trip you take was to my city.
Yeah.
Mateus, how about you? Mateus is hiding and then he is here and then he's not. Mateus.
No, because I am trying to use mobile today, and it's so hard to use mobile. And I use the internet from my mobile to my computer, and the screen from my computer I am using my television. It's so crazy here.
Where? Okay. It's
Because I
working.
don't
It's
have, yeah,
working.
yeah, it's work because I don't have Wi-Fi today, guys. All right,
Oh
so
my gosh. Okay.
yeah, oh, what's the question? Sorry,
It's
I
what
can
was the
see.
best trip? What was the best trip you've ever taken? Where did you go? How long you stay there? And who you were with?
Guys, I visit Europe, many countries in Europe, and I spent there 7 months. But I cannot say was my best trip because not my best trip, not was my best trip because I my goal there was I went to Europe to work there. So I spent 7 months there, and I come back to Brazil when I spend more, and I go back to Europe uh, to spend more 7 months there. So I visit many countries there: Italy, Portugal, Spain, what else? Greece. And it's hard for me to choose one country, just one country, because in general I visit 21 different countries in Europe and Asia and South America. It's so hard for me to choose just one.
Really, not even two and two, like the favorites. If you
My
could
favorite,
return, if you could return to any one of this that you've been, which one would be the first you said? Oh, okay, I'm going.
uh, I don't know how can I say this country in English, but I guess it is Emirates state. I don't know. Emiratos Árabes. You know, Emiratos
Yeah,
Árabes is an amazing country. I visit Dubai, Dubai city. It's an amazing
yeah,
city, and I really wanna go back there.
yeah. That's awesome. So I have a favorite one. Anna, how about you?
Yeah, I don't know because like in my entire life, my whole life I just went to the places more than one time. No, I never visit a place. Oh my gosh, the place for me. But I think when I travel, when I trip with my school, my 90 grade celebration,
Yeah,
your trip and whatever. I think was amazing, like just 4 days, but with the friends, no thing, no adult to say don't do this or do that, and it was like freedom for
and where did you go? I didn't listen.
I I went to Minas Gerais. Uh, I don't remember the name of the city. I always forgot the name, but I don't remember, guys.
Okay, but it was awesome.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm sorry I'm late. I'm sorry about it.
Hi, Luciana. Present yourself, please.
Thank you. Can you send me the questions, please?
Yeah, sure. But you can go presenting yourself if you want.
Okay. I'm Luciana. I'm 46 years old, and I live in Rio de Janeiro. I'm married, have 2 sons, 2 dogs, and I'm here to practice my English and extend my vocabulary.
Okay. So today we're talking about traveling because I thought that everyone liked it the last week conversation, so I brought it back. And then the first question is, what was the best trip you've ever taken? I want to know where you went, how long you stayed there, and who you were with. Oh, you frozen. Is it only for me? Okay. Luciana. I don't know if she can listen to us.
I think she's just freezing. I don't know.
And now, okay. Okay, let's start answering the second one, and then Luciana answered the first and the second one together. So the next question is, why did you think this trip that you guys choose? You kind of said it. Like, why did you choose this trip as your favorite one? What did you see there that you really enjoy it? So Mia, tell us about a thing in Rio that you saw and you want to tell everyone that you saw this thing or
Okay. First of all, because it was my first trip, when I needed to get on a airplane, so freaked out for the first time when I needed to go set off here from my city to Brasilia, and then Brasilia to Rio. So it was amazing, and it was scary as well. And about Rio, because I could see, in person every place that I only saw in books and soap operas videos. So it's totally different when you can see, the thing right in front of you, and that was amazing. For example, Pão de Açúcar, sugar, longer sugar. I don't know.
it's okay. Go on.
Copacabana, Copacabana, and of course, oh my gosh, so this is so real, favela and barbecue, people celebrating, especially on Sunday, and funk, and so I lived real for real, real for real.
Yeah. You enjoyed funk. That's awesome. Anna, and you, tell us about a thing that you remember from this trip with your friends.
Yeah,
Something.
I remember the place. It's Sapucaí Mirim, Minas Gerais. I don't know more than just this I know about this. And I think 2 years ago, like, was the amazing year for my life, like my entire life, because it was like so amazing. This travel like changed my mind, and we have so many parties. We have like the different day to celebrate. So this day it's a costumer day, or this day it's a pool day, or different day. It was amazing because I was with my friends, with my teachers, and I think the whole thing was a really good vibe. We are just celebrating the, oh my gosh, this is a new area in my life, and these things. I just love it. I just have like good memories about this, and because it was too expensive, so it's good to have just good memories about this.
Yeah, that's the best part, the memories. And Mateus, tell us about a thing in Dubai that you wanted to one that you saw. I don't know, something interesting about there.
I think Dubai is an amazing city. I never saw one city like Dubai because I just saw one city like Dubai on video game, and when I was there, I can touch. It's real. Is oh my gosh, I am here, and but I actually I spent in Dubai just 4 months there
Just for
because
months?
uh, yeah, per month. Yes,
That's
because
this.
I wish I could spend one
yeah,
day just spend for months.
no, yeah, just for a month. But
Go on.
but when but we ha- because of my job, we not can go out. We have a short period of the break. We have short period break. We don't have day off in my job. So in my break times, I always go out with my friends and visit many places there.
Yeah.
I visit the Burj Khalifa. The Burj Khalifa is the biggest building of the world. I have one. I don't know if you can see. Is
Yeah.
You can see?
Yeah. It's awesome.
This so I visit this place. I visit Dubai Mall. It's the biggest mall of the world. It was amazing country city. The country is Emirates Arab States. Yeah, Emirates Arab States in English. I remember now.
Okay. We're learning a lot of things like Sugarloaf, Emirates, United, I don't know. So, oh my God. I think you guys said, hi, Felipe. Hello.
Hello, hello.
How
How
you
are you?
doing?
I'm doing great. And you? How are you doing?
I'm fine. Like, present yourself quickly.
Yes,
You can answer
very.
the questions.
I'll try to be very fast. Hello, guys. My name is Felipe, and I live in Florianópolis. And I love traveling as well. And it's a pleasure to be here one more time.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
If you can say like, what was the best trip you've ever taken, and where you go, you stay there, and
Uh,
why did you like it so much?
uh, yeah. Actually, I think that the best trip so far, it was when I went to Europe, and there I had this opportunity to see how different it is, the countries compared to Brazil. And for me, it was everything like I was in the past because there are a lot of buildings, a lot of old architecture, and we could see that the organization is different, the way the people dress, the way the people speak, and it was like when you are on another planet. For example, in the summer, it gets dark at 11 p.m. So you look at the watch and it's 10 p.m. and it's still sun. You can still see the sun. So you think, oh my God, I'm on another planet
Yeah.
because this is the crazy thing. There are a lot of like the weather, like when you see there's in the winter, it snows and you start to see how hard it is. The snow is beautiful only at the beginning, but afterwards it's terrible because you start to get depressed. It's not easy to, yeah, to, yeah, to do things. It looks like you have to change your lifestyle because of the snow, and you cannot stay outside longer time, right? You have to stay all the time indoor, looking for
Yeah.
staying at home. And no, but it was a great experience. I just want to say that I think it's the best medicine. It's the best thing you can do in your life is traveling.
Yeah.
You doesn't matter.
Work
You,
work to travel.
I went to Ireland, but I spent 5 years in Ireland. And when I was living there, I had access to travel around because you have these European communities, European Union. You can have access to travel to countries that they are member of European Union, such as Germany, Austria,
Yeah.
Spain, Italy. I went to Switzerland, to
It's kind of
Netherlands.
what Mateus did too. Uh,
Uh, uh,
so the next one is, so people I want to know, tell us about travel you've gone with your friends or family, and how was it? Anna, you kind of said about your friends' trip. Do you have any other, like, to compare with it? with your family?
Yeah, I think it's not the best one, but I just remember because almost parts of the time when I travel with my family, all the time we have bakers, fire all the time, because my family is this type of family. But I remember when I went to Itanha with my family, like is a beach, and we are like spend the Easter, yes, yeah, I think yes, and I just it's sad Easter, but I just remember all the people in the house felt under the weather, just. I don't know, I don't know, just how the entire house have the symptoms, the bad symptoms, silly. I just remember this, was terrible. Everyone, I don't know this word in English, and this is disgusting that I will don't say, but was terrible. This, but it was funny in the same way, because everyone like, oh my gosh, what's happening? Is the food? Is the house? Is the bit? We don't know what is happening. Just everyone.
Maybe the water, right?
Yeah, maybe we don't know. Today, it's a really good down in your head, because we don't have any idea.
Yeah. And Samya, how about you?
Well, I have this memory when I went to Atalaya Beach here in Piauí, because I live in Teresina, but Teresina it's so far away from the beach. It's only the capital here in the north we east of Brazil. No, that the capital is not in the close to the coast,
The
because, for
coast, yeah.
example, yeah, São Luís, it is in the coast, Fortaleza, Salvador, but Teresina, no. And so
I
Pa-
think,
far away.
yeah, I think
Parnaíba
it's the
too.
only one.
Parnaíba too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, I went to the beach with my friends, and we had a lot of fun together. When we went there, we just spent as much time as possible, swimming in the sea and eating a lot of shrimp, I guess, camarão,
Shrimp. Shrimp.
shrimp. Yeah, yeah, it was awesome.
That's great. Oh, the water in Nordeste is the best thing ever. Have you went to the water in Rio?
No, because oh my
No.
gosh, because it was too cold, and also
Yeah.
because the waves were so big. So I was showing you guys here some photos. Look at this photo when I was in the Leblon Beach. Yeah. So here. Um, so I can't swim. I can't swim. So no way that I was,
Yeah.
in
When I
this.
went to Nordeste, I just want to stay in the beach, like inside the water, because it was so good. Here in Rio, it's so cold and we have a lot of waves. So when I went there, like Fortaleza, where Matias live, oh my gosh, I just love that place. Oh my god. Matias, go on. Tell us
I don't
about
know. I don't
what.
know that's why, but the sea here it's a little hot, the water. And when I went to Rio de Janeiro, the water is so cold. Oh my gosh, I can understand.
We're used to it. Like we just get in. We just don't feel it. But when I went to Nordeste, I just like they have to get a guindaste to get me out of the water because I just want to stay there in the water. It was perfect. But Mateus, tell us about a trip you went with your friends or family that like you have good memories.
All right, I will talk about
Not
my
good
last.
memories.
I will talk about my last trip. Usually, when I make a trip, I go to work. It's hardly ever I make trip to by myself to take a vacation, because when I want to take a vacation, I take it here at my house. But when I go to abroad, usually I go alone. But when I get there, I am meeting many friends that already that friend that already worked with me in the past, and we have the possibility to go out and to visit many places. And hours when I have this possibility to go out, I go with my friends, and we go to drink and go to the beach. And that's it. When I go to abroad, when we go to abroad, we make a new family there. They become your family because your family is so far in Brazil, and you don't have another way. You make a new family in when you go to abroad usually.
Yeah. And Felipe, tell us about a trip you have taken with your friends or family.
Yeah, I just remember now it came into my mind the last trip I took. That was some weeks ago. We went to Koroba's waterfalls. It's like 13 waterfalls. It's hiking, 4-hour hiking, where you see a lot of beautiful waterfalls. And I really recommend this place. I was on my girlfriend and I, and it was beautiful. It was a moment like the nature. It was quiet. It was beautiful. The weather started raining a little bit, but in the end of the hiking, the weather was beautiful. So we enjoyed. And yes, I think it is one that comes to my mind because I try to travel as much as I can. I try to go somewhere every year, and it's very interesting to go to these places and to see. I love the nature things. I'm very passionate about
Yeah.
hiking.
And now it's good because of the pandemic. So you went to a place that's quiet and nature. I think it's the best option in the moment. Uh, so the next one is: have you ever traveled around Brazil? Where did you like the most? And if you didn't go, which place do you dream to go here in Brazil? Like, it can be like the Samia, like you said, Rio. If you want to say another one, a city around you, like.
Yeah, once I went to Rio Grande do Norte because I used to play badminton, and it had a tournament here in my city, and I came in third, so I could go to Rio Grande do Norte, and yeah, to take place in this tournament. I guess Norte Nordeste. I don't know, North and Northwest tournament. So yeah, and it was awesome because it was the first time that I traveled. I mean, without my family, my parents. So I went to my teachers and my friends. It was awesome, and
Did you
yeah,
want
and
it?
I came in fourth there.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, and also I went to Caxias, Maranhão. Yeah, and I had a great time there. Also, yeah, Maranhão, Rio Grande do Norte, Rio de Janeiro. I travel only for this place, guys.
That's awesome. Mateus, how about you?
Guys, I in the past, in maybe 2015, I lived in Sao Paulo city, and I think the city is amazing in Brazil. I guess between Rio de Janeiro and Sao Paulo, I prefer Sao Paulo, of course, because I think the city is a little bit more organizing. I don't know. It was organized. I don't know.
Can you see my
Because
face, Matias? Can you see my
yeah,
face? It's like
yeah, yeah. Why?
I'm a
So
real fan.
I think here São Paulo is an amazing city. I really want to go back there to maybe to move to São Paulo again. Of course, I like to live here in Fortaleza. It's an amazing city, but the weather I don't like. I hate the weather here because it's
So
so hot.
hot.
Yeah, because every time it's so hot, we don't change the weather here. So that's why I don't like it here. But I really want to go back to São Paulo.
Yeah. Okay. And Ana from São Paulo.
Yeah, come to Sao Paulo. I love live here. Like I think it's so nice, city. I just love these places. Police and whatever these places. You can like get out here 1 p.m. and the things are open. 24 hours. Uh, yeah, around Brazil, like I said, I never traveled so far. In Brazil, I never took a airplane because I don't know, guys. I never have this opportunity in my life, but I travel for Minas, but I don't remember. And I don't travel so much, so I would say that the places I wanna travel in the future, I gonna I I gonna travel. It's Campos do Jordão. It's so close to my city, and I think it's beautiful. I just love it. Campos do Jordão. It's a place I really want to visit. Also, the south, Curitiba and these places because I think it's so amazing. And I don't think I don't. I think it's like my imagine, my stereotype. But I believe that this place is so fancy, the people and the houses and the weather and all these things. And of course, I want to visit Amazonas. I think it's beautiful now, the forest and all these things. And I don't know if I could, will visit like entire Brazil because it's beautiful. You know, just these places I really remember because it's my dream. In this moment.
Yeah, it's funny because my parents they just went to Campos de Jordão because they had like they made 28 years marriage, so they went there to celebrate. And guys, I was joking about São Paulo. Okay, I really like São Paulo. I just kidding about the São Paulo and Rio thing, but I really like São Paulo. And Felipe, how about you?
Right. Yeah. Well, I can say to you that we are very privileged as a Brazilian to be in such a beautiful country as Brazil. Brazil has so many beautiful landscapes. There are beautiful beaches. There are beautiful people. So I'm very happy and I feel privileged to be here. And of talking about trips, I've never been to the Northeast. I'm probably gonna do that. I've never been to the rainforest. So these are the two places that I wanna visit. I think that when we travel, especially in our home country, we get to know better our culture. So it becomes it's interesting that every time that all the times that I travel, I have the feeling that I start to understand and I start to love more. I start to appreciate more Brazil. And the last time I went to, yes, it was the place, oops, what's the name of the place? Gramado. Gramado in Canela. It was my first time there. It's a beautiful place. It's similar Campos de Jordão, but it's in the south. Of course, it's not similar. It's similar, but it's not the same. But it's a very organized city. It's a very small city and very touristical. The name is Gramado. It's in Rio Grande do Sul, and I really recommend you. Campo Jordão is beautiful as well, of course. I really like to travel to, especially here in Brazil. I really want to visit the most places I can here in Brazil. I think that's the best way I can do.
Yeah. Our country is like really rich in environmental things. Like we have totally different places that we can visit. Uh, and the next one is that the same question, but have you ever traveled abroad? And for the girls that didn't went, which place is a dream for you to go? And go on. Who wants to start?
I want to start. Like, I have a bucket list about places I want to visit, but again, I don't have money to do this, you know. But I think the one, like, the biggest dream, it's USA. USA, oh my gosh. Uh, USA, it's correct. What are we doing with my life?
It's okay.
Yeah, but I think California, I love this place, the vibe I can imagine, you know, and the New Yorky, and I think it just is in the Australia. I think it is the beautiful place in the world. Maldives and the Europe, I think it's also a beautiful place. I don't know, guys. Africa, I think it's really beautiful
I
to
want
know
to know all
about.
the world,
Yeah,
please.
yeah, Canada. I like around the world, guys. Just this. But like, if I will talk about, I wanna visit like near to my life, you know, like not so far to realize you know, to complete this, you know, to accomplish this. I think USA because it's near to me, you know, it's a possible dream, you know, and I think yeah, just this California, just this.
Yeah. And Samia, how about you? Savannah. I know this one.
Yeah, but I would like to tell you a story about, you know, about my trip that I supposed to take, you know, to Ireland. Last year, I had everything prepared, but unfortunately, I got sick and I had to cancel my trip to Ireland. You know, so yeah, this was, you know, the closest. I don't know how can I say this, but you know, um it was so close, you know. I was so close to see my dreams came true, but unfortunately
Yeah.
I got sick and okay, I'm not gonna travel this way, you know. So I had to give up, and now I'm just postponing my dream, and I want to go to the United States, to Savannah in 2026, because um it's gonna be the World Cup. So yeah, I'm
Oh, the
saving
World
my,
Cup's gonna be there, right?
yeah.
Uh, that's awesome. And you're gonna make your dream come true. Mateus. No, let's change the order. Felipe, go on.
Hello, guys. It's so nice to hear this. I just want to say that we are all global citizens, so we are learning language because we want to travel, we want to meet new people, make friends, we want to get to know about different cultures. And so English helps us because now we feel that it becomes closer. Yes, this is easier because now we can go anywhere and we can communicate. So there is no obstacles. I know the only obstacles that we face nowadays is money. Yeah, this is the problem. Because about the communication, about surviving, we can go to the most of places on the planet just by speaking English. You don't need to. Yeah, it's nice to learn other languages as well, but we have this possibility, have this opportunity that we can communicate, we can survive, and I think that when we talk about traveling, especially when I went to Europe for the first time, I couldn't speak English properly, so my I had a lot of moments that I was insecure. I was thinking that it would be very difficult. I would have problems. I wouldn't be able to talk to people, to find accommodation, to work. because of the language. But especially, well, it's so funny because I went to Netherlands. There, you can survive only by speaking English, if you want. It's possible. So there are, especially in Europe, almost everywhere you go in Europe, you can speak English. Of course, it's better you learn the language. For example, if you go to Italy, and it's like here in Brazil, but no, in Europe, English is more. You can go to, because Europe is very small. That's the thing, Brazil is huge. Europe is so small, so somehow it's easier to get along, I think. And I can say that's the best place. For example, people say, what about United States? United States is nice as well, but I think that if you like different cultures, I would recommend you to go to Europe, because the countries there are the size of the Brazilian states, and each country is unique, right? There is a different culture. There is each country there. You can learn something totally different, and it's very enjoyable.
Yeah. And when you said about the language thing, I think it's like just for you to know another language is easier for you to travel. And it's good because on TNT we have French, we have Spanish, we have a lot of language that we can learn a little bit so you can get to another places, and even here in South America, like know a little bit of something, you can just like go. And Mateo.
And guys, if you are thinking about sorry, Felipe was saying about the language in Europe. He doesn't speak very well when he go to Europe, right? But guys, I guess you don't need to speak, oh my gosh, fluent to go abroad. If you think this, I don't want to go now because I don't speak English very well. Guys, I've been in 21 countries with this English, with this shit English, and I can survive. If I can, you can. Just make everything in your power to get your goals. It is possible, guys. I can. I'm here to tell. I'm here to tell the history.
You don't even have to speak English because my grandma,
Yeah.
she only speak Portuguese and people could understand her with her. Maybe because
Yeah.
guys, she would say, "Oh, I'm in Portuguese."
Guys, I went in one restaurant in Greece, and I remember I was trying to ask the bill, and I make my meal, I eat there, and I was trying to ask the bill. Can I have the bill the correct way? And I remember I say, can I have a coat? Oh my gosh, a coat is from email.
An account.
That's it, guys. That's learning.
Yeah, it happens. It happens. We're all you survive it. You're here talking to us. It's okay to make mistakes. So, what time is it? Okay, we have time. So the next question is a place. You can tell us like a place you went and you don't want to return. Like I don't want to go there anymore. Or you can tell a place that you just don't want. Like you have no willing to go. I don't know if you guys know this expression. Like you don't want to go. Did you guys understand this? No willing. Okay, so go on.
Guys, I would like to say about India. I don't have any recommendation to you go in India because, guys, understand when I went there in 2019, the city was Mumbai. Mumbai. It's not the capital. The capital is Mandalay. I forgot that now. but the city was so really dirty. The street, when you go everywhere, there is garbage in the middle of the street. When I was trying to cross the street, many cars don't respect nothing, don't respect the people who cross the street. Is is like a disaster there. I don't like India. I don't want to go back there. I remember I went in one restaurant there with my friends. My friend invited me to go in one restaurant, famous restaurants there. And when I get there, the restaurant was a little dirty, and we sent in the floor to make a dinner, to have a dinner. We sent it in the floor, and I was together with Indians with me, and we sent in the floor. The table was in the floor like this. We removed the shoes to go to the into the restaurant. You need to remove the shoes and make your meal, but they don't like to use the cutlery, nothing, and naples, nothing. We eat with my hands, with the hands. Oh my gosh, it's so strange. It's so totally different from my country. I don't want to go back
Yeah, yeah, that's a cultural part, right? But the one with a lot of cars and you can die there. I get it. Samia, how about you?
Well, I would say Asia, but just because I'm not willing, to take an airplane and being a fly for hours and hours. Just for 2 hours, I went crazy. And imagine if I been in a if I were in this fly for 10, 12 hours. So I think I couldn't handle with this flight. So yeah.
Okay. And Anna?
Yeah, China and the Japan, it's not a place I'm willing to visit. I think I can explain this, but it's not a place I really wanna visit. I know people really wanna visit and know about the culture because like anime and whatever this thing, but I just I think it's so like different from my culture, and I'm not like too open to this word, because it's like other or word, so I think I'm not willing for this. But of course, every opportunity, it's valuable. So if I have this opportunity, I will go just to know, and then maybe I can change my mind, but that it's not a place to, in these two places I'm not willing to visit.
Yeah, I agree with you. If I could go, I would go anywhere, and then I see if I like it or not. Uh, Felipe, I think you didn't say anything. Yeah.
Yeah, uh, I think I have do the same as you said. First of all, I have no complaints about all the country that I've been so far, because what happens is depends on the moment. If you are in the wrong place at the wrong time, yeah, so you can have a bad experience. But otherwise, you when you travel, you learn a lot of things. You're always learning, and you understand the culture. You start to uh, make friends, and then you realize that any place, anywhere can be nice. Because, in my opinion, what makes a trip nicer is the people that you are surrounded by. You can be in Paris, in the best place in Paris, but if you are with a person that you hate and this person hates you, this experience will be terrible. So, in my opinion, what makes a place nicer, there are the people. And of course, unfortunately, in our uh, planet, there are these, we call it xenophobia. That's a kind of like cultural violence. That this is what makes me sad about the world, because we all know that at the end, we're all the same. We come from the earth. It doesn't matter we are all humans, I want to say. But I've heard about a girl that she was in Sweden and she was speaking Portuguese. And a woman approached her and said, "Don't speak in my language. You cannot speak Portuguese." Come on. If you think about it, how this woman can treat a stranger this way, total lack of respect, because the world is not only one culture anymore. If you go to the United States or if you come to Brazil, we see people speaking different languages very common. It's not, we are in Brazil, so we can only speak Portuguese. Come on, a language doesn't mean a country. That's the thing, because nowadays we go to countries, for example, here in Brazil, there are people that speak German on the streets. I can listen to people speak English on the streets. This is not too bad, I want to say, and just want to say this.
Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, I have nothing to add to what you said. I totally agree. And I'm bringing people back. So the next ones are simple ones, like they're back. So, hi guys. How was the conversation?
Yeah, in my room, it was amazing. We talked about trips and cool trips, these things, and the questions, get over. I don't know, got over, before the time. So I took the last questions, the last meeting with you, like let's plan a perfect trip, and
Yeah.
it was cool. Yeah, that's it.
And did you guys discover any different experience? There was only 2 of you in the room.
Oh, I don't know.
There was only Dennis and you, Vitória. I
had
thought there was a.
I had some problems, a power outage in my region. So when the electricity was cut, I tried by the cell phone, but when it returned, I used normal login.
Yeah, but I thought there was. Yeah,
Yasmin
yes, me and
was
William.
with us, and William, but they aren't here.
Okay. And Luciana, your sister tried to get in too, but she frozen.
Luciana faced this problem, power outage, and she decided to attend to this 5 o'clock.
Okay. Yeah, okay. At least you guys had a great conversation. Do you guys knew any different experience that you thought it was cool about anyone? Nope. Nothing.
I don't think so. Dennis has already traveled to New York City, and New York's a dream for me, so it's cool. And William and Yasmin haven't traveled to abroad yet, like me. Yeah, I think that's it.
Okay. So I don't know if you guys like this topic. I was thinking about it for next week, but I was thinking about talking about Disney, because now we have the Disney Plus going on here in Brazil. And I was thinking about talking about Disney movies and how we got these Disney movies when we were kids, and now we're older. Do you like this, or do you want?
I love this idea. Like to talk about Disney.
So we're gonna do it. And if
I was in front of Disney and I gave up to visit.
What?
I was in front of Disney World, and I gave up to visit.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Why did you do it, Dennis?
I prefer to visit Busch Gardens. Is a park closer to.
Yeah.
And I prefer.
You're like the radical ones.
Yeah. When I saw Disney for children.
No, it's not. That's the message of next week. Disney is not only for
No,
kids.
I respect the people with likes it.
Yeah. No, that's awesome. It was a good choice too. So okay, guys, that's it. I'm Duda. I forgot to present myself in the beginning again because I always do this, and I'm Duda. And if you guys can answer the feedback, if you want to say like, please don't do the Disney topic next week, do this one, and then I can think about it.
I agree. You can do a section with Disney subject. No problem.
Yeah, I'm gonna think of a good one.
Yeah.
And I think that's it. Thank you for being here, guys. I know that it's an hour that is not like very used for people to be around, but I really like doing this. That's it. Thank you, guys.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Thank
See you
you.
later, guys.